So, unlike last stream where I just had like an empty stomach because I was in the mid stage of digestion, this time I haven't really eaten anything at all, so let's see how things play out that way. Alright, so who's on right now? Shadow with a 100% PC personified royal run. The Night Sky Prince, Kano, Headstrong, Def Unites Us, Zale, Mr. Happy, Super Butterbuns, and Simply. So, just off of those names alone, a lot of big heads is streaming. A lot of like popular streamers. I don't see my smaller streamers, besides maybe Shadow, really on it. I think because those guys are probably clocking in to like work, so that's probably what's happening. This is the earliest I've streamed in quite a while, so let me hear myself first off. I've been touching this thing. I've been touching it ass minute, so sweating ring. Yep, loading complete. So today is the first day of No Nut November. Hopefully things play out differently from last year. One of the mistakes I've realized that I make a lot when it comes to No Nut November is not realizing that. Where am I right now, first off? Fishing for... Okay, let me check this shit out. Is this a 2-day thing? What's happening here? Soldier suit, come on, West Crossbow Highway. New missable. Alright, let's just begin. Hajime. I want to get back everything I might have missed out when I was going there last time. This seems like a game I'm gonna have to beat 3 times if I really want to get everything. So, in other words, probably not something I'm gonna do anytime soon, since as much as I love the Kiseki games, they're consumable affairs for me. At least for now they are consumable. You could have said the same thing for the Suikoden series, which I like for similar reasons as the Kiseki games, but Suikoden games, it seems I'm going to be replaying them sometime in the future, and back then I was just running through games like Toilet Paper, not replaying shit, because, you know, so many of them were $9.99, $6.99, even less on discount on the PS1 Classics days for the PS3. Like, there would never be an era like that again, unless like this PS Plus shit really takes off. With the Toy Story, the Ape Escape 1, Wild Arms. I would like to play Wild Arms, as I've spoken of before, but now that's not looking so likely because there's so many other good games that are coming out really soon that I just want to get my hands on. I mean, fucking... If you had told me that Suikoden 1 and 2 were gonna drop next year, I wouldn't have believed you because... Well, actually I would have, because Konami has a pattern of doing this whenever one of their former devs decides to do something new, a spiritual successor. Like, okay, you want us essentially make a sequel your own way, well... Let's just bring back one of these classics you worked on and use it against you. So, yeah, I'm not actually that surprised, but at the same time, you got 2 Kiseki games, and Nayuta no Kiseki, which is, I guess, a relevant spin-off at this point. All of this shit, basically. I'm gonna get that later on. Densely packed, too, like... And you have 2 mainline Final Fantasies, essentially 16 and 7 Rebirth. Like, how dense can you get for a year? Too dense, actually. Needed to lighten the fuck up, man. Alright, finish him off. I'm getting to the point where I'm cutting open my own gums sometimes just because of this misaligned bite. And it's super annoying. Alright. Okay, let's use a crap right now. Let me get an MP going. Alright, get some CP up, man. There you go. I don't know what a warmer is. I don't recall, at least. Probably something really badass. Oh, okay, it cures freeze. I should have known. So... like, I've been talking about my love of, like, consuming and wanting to drop more bread on shit. To be honest, man, these are probably, like, the least interesting parts of my videos when I'm talking about other games I could be playing, or, in particular with these streams, manga reviews, talking about other people's playthroughs and things of that nature that I'm consuming. Because this is equivalent of, like, when someone vlogs about their own life. Like, nobody really cares about my consumption patterns. That's not relevant or interesting in the slightest. However, it's just like, these are games that I've really made it my business to expand my vocabulary on since getting super into like JRPGs, want to expand my vocabulary on them. Suikoden and Kiseki are especially important because they're games that I was really like running through a whole franchise for while waiting on, you know, the remake project. I played 4 of the 5 mainline Suikoden games. I've seen a stream of the other ones. I'm now going back to watching Trails the Third. You know, I've played all the Cold Steel games at this point. I'm playing 0 right now. Alright, let me see something really quickly. I want to recall if... Okay, so I need resources to get Evade 2. I need my evasion tanks, and preferably they're going to be long-range fighters so that they can weave and then riposte consistently. I miss those master quartz that you could put on back in the day that would let you counter super hard when you evaded. That shit was just busted as hell, man. But again, that's Cold Steel and I guess Trails into Reverie only, so not much I can do about that. I recently started watching Aboud's videos again, and it's interesting how he sounds so discouraged on making videos because of the censorship he's had. And it's so weird because I'll like look at some of the content that he got censored for, and it's like, okay, you got censored for that stuff, but not the one on the N-bomb. Oh, you got a critical heal. I guess that should let me know to stay in reality. I mean, of course, a lot of it is probably related to his fears of lockdowns, and there's a lot of people that thought this was going to really last forever. And him being a former prisoner, I can see why the stress of being cooped up and not being able to work, the things he wants to do would be stressful for him, especially given his like physical decline because of getting attacked by a pup. Alright, how many U materials do I have? I feel like I should have like, yeah, 2, that's what I thought. So I need 1 more in order to really make investing into Randy's weapon worthwhile. Okay, this is a new enemy type. I mean, I can relate to his feeling reticent about a platform that just doesn't seem that friendly anymore. I see even like that Foot Fetish's cast production really just having the same mind frame where you're just not liking the current state of the world and the censorship he's facing on this platform. But, you know, with me, I've always had a different interpretation of these things. I always operated under a different conspiracy. Which is, they actually want us out and about. They're just in a situation. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I fucked up here. Because there is a couple things I want to get before anything else. I'll explain the details of my house. Tulsa is from Maine, it's in our Morka village, that's where we gotta go, but I wish his health would, you know, go back to speed, especially knowing who's depending on him, and he has great content, so I want to make sure that that's preserved somewhere as well. I may not agree with a lot of the stuff because, again, I subscribe to a different worst case scenario that we're heading into than most people. Particularly because I subscribe to the belief that most of our problems are tied to the affairs of an elite that, not an affluent elite, but covert elite. This is the one he was stationed. Well, they're not gonna get mad at him because he's a womanizer. People need to live in reality. think I should have refrained from buying an extra one, but I'm gonna be heading back and running down on some guys. I could see the opposite situation being the case now, where nowadays I think people are starting to want to be locked up now because I notice my mom in particular is always hyper stressed out and hyper vigilant because of the rise of crime, and also how indiscriminate the crime is, how different it is from how she perceived it before. She's probably going through a lot of cognitive dissonance because this is not anything different from me. So she's always kind of stressed at my younger bro and I because we're a lot more chill with it. But you know, when I was stressed about it myself, when I was at the mercy of it, nobody really gave a shit about how I was feeling, other than wanting to shut me up. So I'm gonna be slightly respectful to her feelings, but that's the thing. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm not gonna be empathetic or sympathetic necessarily. With that being said, I could see a situation where people actually want to be like locked inside because people act like it's the purge now. And in a situation like the purge, you want to be an affluent person who can have proper security, stay inside, and not have to deal with all that BS. Iron leggings. Okay, defense. Defense 14. This is what we need for you. We need you to be the magic defense character. So in that sense, a lot of people kind of suffered from cabin fever because of all these years of wanting to stay indoors, but now they may very well actually want to go back in because of this feeling of a declining social contract. Early 2020 was when things like this were at their best because you had both going on, so people didn't really feel cabin fever. They felt safe a lot of the times, unless they just didn't buy into all of that. Whereas now, we're kind of in a reversal of where we were in 2021, where that was people kind of dealing with cabin fever. Now people want to go back into the cabin. They're fighting to get back in, and I do find that predominantly interesting. I think About is someone who's definitely never going to want to be locked back in because he doesn't want to go back to prison in any type of situation. He values his freedom because he understands how terrible losing it can truly be. And you know, when I see his videos, this is why I like him so much. I just see so much of this righteousness that's not about self-preservation. So much people nowadays value self-preservation above everything else because we've been taught recently that it's a virtue. That someone who is willing to put their neck at risk for other people. I just respect that so much. It's just something I hold to like a high esteem, to be perfectly frank. Alright, so there's like a fishing spot around here. I want to get to that and start doing something with it. Now, that's not to say that valuing yourself first and foremost is a bad thing. It's something I do a lot because I gotta prioritize myself first. I have a survivalist mindset, but I take it to its logical conclusion a lot of the times, and people don't really like that. And I am willing to throw that away for the sake of doing what's right, which people also don't like. But that's enough virtue signaling. I see bodies of water here. That lets me know that we're close. So many YouTubers I see that are discouraged from using the platform. You know, a lot of my favorite YouTube... I talked about how Zveti got his thing taken down. He still has a Godus account, but that's more of a reaction style account predominantly. He's not gonna really engage with it. You know, the way a lot of people do. A lot of people are really like investing their energy into other platforms and things of that nature. And you know, that's too bad. A lot of dudes I know, Svedage got his shit taken down, and I saw that one video he posted on his own website, and that was probably his best video in quite a long time. Let me use Earthworms. In 1 minute and 17 seconds, essentially 77 seconds, he was able to deliver a truly hot take that you wouldn't see on a platform like Twitter anymore, because nobody really goes hard like that anymore. I guess that one bit at the rest, so 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2. This is the pace that I do it at 3/4 so that I can bait it out. Okay, so we got eel. That's pretty good. It's something new, so I can at least say that. I mean, wait. Just gang up on one of them so that we can avoid a basic attack. We can initiate a basic attack madness situation. Alright. Yeah, we're not gonna have any of that shit. Status ailments in these games are pretty good, man. He earned that being ahead of everyone else thing because he was the last man standing in that last boss fight we had yesterday. Oh man. So I got some range on you. Some bite. So I got informed that my copy of Tactics Ogre Reborn is going to come through soon. So that's good, but that's not going to be a game that I'll be playing anytime soon, since by the time I'm done with this game, my copy of Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII will arrive, and that's going to take priority because it's Final Fantasy VII related. Thought I saw something shiny, but not really. Okay, so we're getting Sepith at least. I guess this is the way back to Crossbow. Okay, so everyone's gonna be level 20 real soon. Orbmans. Yeah, just heal her up a little bit. There you go. Oh, how could I miss this? Alright, let's see. So, I guess we gotta go head to our Morica village next. That's I think the east. This was a longer walk than I expected. Nonetheless, we're back, so items. We have 4 U materials, so we can take advantage of that. Recipe. Let's look at the hot pot. So we got 2 different hot pots. Chitinous shells, let's see. I'm about to look up what that means at some point. Shot by... Alright, let's see. Riot Buster, let's... Nope. Don't put that shit on yet. Alright, there you go. So, we need stuff for freeze and petrify, but that's not going to be too high on the itinerary because we got so many items to deal with freeze and things of that nature. And I do. So we don't got the chitinous shell. Let me head to downtown and upgrade my thing. This is about the most practical thing you can go to downtown for. Besides the exchange shop. Speaking of which, I gotta get an evade to customize. Alright. Oh, no, that's not new. Equipment. Oh shit, I bought another one of these. I didn't realize that. Customize. Let me sell my thing then. Wonder. I didn't know I was so ahead of the curve, man. Yesterday I was so insistent I wasn't gonna do that shit, but I guess I was like, fuck it, I got money. I'll just save. So I need 3 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, and I'll have just about everything. So that's about 6,000, 6K Mira. I need a lot more bread now. Upgrade quartz. People did say that your wind and time step are going to be the dominant things in your roster. I can see that now. Let's see. Thunder Cyclone. She don't got Thunder Cyclone. So action. want instead of this. Oh, no EP2? Action 2s for both of y'all. So far it's looking lit, anyway. Alright, let's head on out. I'm starting to feel that, like, hunger fatigue. Man, I'm gonna need something with a lot of B vitamins. Okay. My piss was stanky today. Like, am I doing like a liver detox? What's happening? I think it's because, yeah, I'm participating in No Nut November, so. That's really what it comes down to. It's not something people think about too often, but, you know, if you're just abstaining from choking your shit. Let's see, get the mess. Circular house next to the general store. Now, what do you usually want to do after you choke your shit? You want to pee, so. I guess I've been abstaining from that, so now here we are. Recipe. I gotta get this fish stuff, because look at all this stuff that I'm just not making right now, because I don't got this ingredient, that ingredient. Party hot pot, Lux beef stew. Carbonara, let's see. She looks like she finessed the shit out of this. And you'd fuck this up. Okay, so now we gotta be in the market for some eggs. Someone's gonna get hungry watching this shit. Bye. I don't gotta. Let me see, carbonara, let's see. Oh, fuck, that's actually really good. Alright, you win this time, game. I'll do some of that shit off screen then. You're not gonna get me to fight you like this. Okay, let's talk to the chief himself. What you gotta say, buddy? Alright, cool. Southeast. It's been a while since I saved, so let me actually save. I remember, like, there was a big deal in First Soldier about this Cloud versus Zack event, but really it's just like picking up two swords and getting a power up, where you turn to Cloud, another one up and turns it to Zack. The purple Aura Buster sword turns you to Zack, the gold one turns you to fucking Cloud. So it's almost like this not Sasuke type shit, but surprisingly Cloud is the Naruto. One, two, three, four. Alright, let's see. I gave it a shot.
クリムゾンゲール。おっしゃ、いい感じだぜ。
Trying to do that normally would be like hard. Killing all 8 of them at once. Oh shit. Let me angle it like this. All right. Come on. Oh, them sound effects are satisfying. I do want to get the trophy for killing 8 enemies at once. Do I got anything that has like an AoE effect? I guess the hot pot should have an AoE effect because you know that's group food. Okay, let's see. This is faint, right? Or anything that cures faint. It's stimulant. Who do I want dead first and foremost? You gotta go. Okay, anything that cures faint. See, we're too bunched up right now. Alright, let's see. Craft, Sunbreak. Okay, Fatal Reprisal. Alright, let me... Let me go about this a bit more intelligently. In reality, what I'm about to do would have gotten me to fail the mission if this was the real world, where motherfucker's like, what do you mean you didn't kill them all before you went back? I can't rely on you. What if they got out the gate and why not? Thought there was like a hidden item behind that, but no. Ash tree in. I noticed the fancier place kind of allows you to do a lot more with it. Actually, hold on, can I cancel this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Steve Terryberry would have said the way you time that rhythm I was doing was saying the word Applebee's again and again. A very phonetic way of going about rhythm, which makes sense. He's this like prog metal dude. They always grammaticize everything they do to make it tighter. Okay, so I can't go through here yet, but they're teasing me with chess. Alright, let me think about some things really quickly now. Damn. Let me get some of these guys from the back. Okay, I keep forgetting about them. There you go. Kill off Tio. That's crazy with it. Alright. Oh man. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't see that. Let me get that. Shiny up the ground. So you better get a 190. What happened there was, again, this controller, because it might be a bootleg or a faulty controller. Actually, I just think it's faulty. In addition to mic always cutting off, when the battery runs off, it locks up and starts keeping an autonomic function. Also, the light stays on despite having no battery. Like, it's charged by like some weird electron reaction. Let me... Oh, fuck. Okay. Come on, turn around. Let me get that ass real quick.
そこです。みんなチャンスよ。
俺の番だな。セット行くぜ。
さてとやっはいた
よしセット俺の番だな。
私の番です。
行くぞ。セッティアまだまだいける。
先生可能。始めましょう。
エリアここだ。よっしゃ一気にボコるぞ。おととい来やがれってな。
Alright, there you go. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. You hit them not twice now when they get eviscerated.
俺の番だな。えいっと俺の番だな。
If bosses work that way, I'd be dying, man.
私の番ね。そこ。はいそこです。これで一安心です。
Alright, let's see.
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞ。了解。俺の番だな。みんな一気に行くぞ。行くぜ。そこだ。
今だわ。みんな行くわよ。行きます。
Alright.
行くぞ。セッティア
さてと
Alright, let's see if this works.
ガンナーモード起動します。
任せてくれ。そこだ。
敵集団撃破しました。
Alright, not quite what I was hoping for, but right there. Let's see. We spend double. Oh, I like how they got the exchange there. Am I topped off? Alright, there you go. So I guess in the 800 place, you just get double, so... It's good if, you know, that's what you need, but if you don't, you might be better off going off somewhere else. And they wanted to show that that place was luxury somehow, the Hotel Millennium. Okay, let's see. Wait, what was that? Something I reacted to right there, but... Let me get this thing started now.
そこです。みんなチャンスよ。
チャンスだ。よし、畳みかけるぞ。行くぜ。そこだ。
任せて。さてと。行きます。
よっしゃ。
任せて。
俺の番だな。
私の番です。
Alright, let's see. Oh, this is a crit too, so.
出力最大。言うてる。
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo-wee! Alright, that was... Yes. Alright, I didn't expect that. All it took was a little bit of math in my head, and I was able to pull that off. Just keeping that symmetrical, thinking about radius or area of effect of that beam.
先生可能。
よし。
始めましょう。
みんな一気に行くぞ。任せろ。
Okay, Salamander.
そこだ。
私の番ね。チャンスです。皆さんお願いします。
俺の番だな。行くぜ。
さてと。エニグマ駆動。はい。そこです。
行くぞ。
Okay, who can get it first? Oh. Should I use something with that? Oh, he still got clapped anyway. That's a recurring theme. These guys getting burned. That shit's like poison but edgy. Wow, you suck. Alright, there you go. Yeah, don't want me back. There's some treasure chests there. There you go, Tira Bomb. Oh shit, nice prompt. That's pretty nuanced, all things considered. They were more scared of these freaking guys than they were of the wolves. Although much stronger, it does stand to reason. I guess I'll rest one more time. Got a nifty trophy out of that. The Platinum Guide never mentioned anything about that. That was just me saying, oh shit, there's 8 of them? Well, let me give it a shot. It says something about a chapter 1 encounter instead. Oh shit. I scripted like the Razor. Anyway. Get scripted like a Razor. Had Teal go with that side flank. I mean, that's a strategy I've done before with Teal in the past. Just have her flank everybody. Because everyone's usually bunched up, so you get them from the side, you get them all. Especially for thick ass laser, man. And now I got these guys with a good movement. That type of stuff is more possible. Alright, anyway. Did I go? Yeah, I went the wrong way. I'm supposed to go to the west, not to the east. Makes sense, of course, because we leave through the east, so we gotta go west. I got dropped off on this bus stop and I decided to make a fucking trek. It was right there.
はい特務支援課バニーあロイドさんよかったつながったみたいですねフラン直接連絡なんて何かあったの実は支援課に相談直接そちらに回してああ大丈夫だといつものように端末で回せる話じゃないってことかはいちょっと深刻そうな話それにロイドさんたちをぜひにと指名される方もどうせだったらと思いまして
So once again, this is the inciting incident.
事情は分かったよ支援課の方に戻ればいいはい相談者の方にもそちらに向かうようにどのくらいでお戻りになりますかそうだな
I don't like being this close to the PS4. It feels like I'm accidentally turning off the console.
少し遅れるかもしれないから早く着いたら
This game does have an autosave feature, but it's not in any way what you would think of with regards to an autosave.
わかりましたそれではロイドさんよろしくお願いしますね
It's not like a quick save. It's not like there's this extra file hanging off that you can load off in case anything happens. It's weird.
緊急の要請が入ったの
It's more like the game kind of expands and has this like menu thing when you complete it, I guess.
なあちょっと
That's setting up for that.
話みたいだ 他の支援要請を切り上げて一旦支援課の
了解です。
で相談者ってのは美人なのか？
いや知らないって。
Does she have coochie? You're supposed to play 21 questions with women, not men. Do it be farting? Do it be squirting though? Considering who the client might be, that might actually be the case, that it'd be squirting. Shop. Exchange. Buy. So if I get free K, I can get all the petrifies and sleeps I need for a full party of 4. That's probably this game's biggest strength, is that I only gotta account for like 4 motherfuckers, although Trails in the Sky has it beat because I only gotta account for 2 half the time. Everybody else is kind of guessing it up. But as some guys like Treble 0096 have said, they don't really like mechanics like that. The revolving party members system. I guess this is the inciting incident part of these chapters. Is she wearing socks with sandals or her toes out? She's got cankles.
ああ、いいですよ。相談者の方ですよね。ようこそ特務支援課へ。
はじめ、リーシャー・マオと言います。本日は相談に乗っていただき。うわ
こいつはまた。ト
ランジスタグラマーです。あんまり露骨に見つめないの。
Even Tio-chan got wet.
ちょっとロイド。
Of course, she's only gonna call out Lloyd.
とりあえずそちらにおかけください。まずは一通りお話を伺う。脅迫状。
はい。1週間前のことです。
Look at those like that teacup and that kettle.
イリアさんのもとに差出人不明の手紙が届イリアさんというのは
炎の舞姫の異名を持つ劇団アルカンシェルの大スター。
Or spout. Well, the spout is the thing at the end.
国際的な知名度を誇る看板女優にしてアーティスト。
Teapot and the, I guess, mug. On like a small dish.
いやーまさかイリア・プラティエ絡みの相談事が回ってくるとはね。
ランディさん、少し落ち着いてください。
I keep forgetting what those discs are that you like serve things on. A coaster, I guess. Yeah. It's something that, because my aphasia has progressed so much, like I struggle to like remember that, even though it used to be a part of my regular vocab. But you know, thanks to Max B, I was able to remember because he used to call Jim Jones Records coasters, but they're using that little dish as a coaster appropriately. It's so low res that it's taking up my attention. I like it though, man. I feel like I'm playing a PS1 game, but with high quality illustrations and text.
なんだよ、さっき君の顔新作の特集ページで見かけたこと。イリア演じる太陽の姫と対になる月の姫を演じるジュンシ、イリア・プラティエが大抜擢した彗星のごとく現れた大型新人って。
そんな大型、まだまだ稽古不足で足を引っ張ってばかりなんです。本当はデビューなんて早いと思ってるんですけどそれでもすごいですよ。あのアルカンシェルに採用されてデビューするんですから。
大体わかりました。しかし話を聞いているとイリアさん本人はこの件について乗り気ではないみたいですね。
She didn't want to do anything about her death threat.
とにかく今は舞台の完成度を高めたいから、特に警察なんか言語道断だって。
Okay, so all she really cares about is the show. I know for a lot of like Broadway actresses, it's kind of a cliche in fiction for them to really be focused on their theater work. Like even Parasite Eve, the Melissa character, in her reports, all she had in mind was how tired she is and how much she wanted to bust her ass for that theater debut. It's none of our business though, I guess.
こう言ってはなんですけど、遊撃士協会の方には相談は。イリアさんは民間人ですし、彼らの護衛対象になると。それはクロスベルで遊撃士協会は5年前にそんな人たちが出入りしたら変に噂になってしまう。その点皆さんならそこまで話題にはなく。すみません、私ったら失礼なことを。
いや全然気にしてませんよ。それよりも大体の事情は了解。この件引き受けようかと思うんだけど、みんな。
もちろん私も望みなしです。
いや、むしろ断るなんてありえないだろう。
というわけで脅迫状の件、特務支援課が引き受けさせていただきます。
ありがとうございます。それでは私一足先に劇団長とイリアさんには私の方から報告しておきますので。
まったねリーシャちゃん。
失礼します。
さてと、脅迫状を見せてもらわないことには始まらないしな。
そうですね、ただのいたずらの可能性もありそうですし。
いや、しかし役得だな。公演直前のアルカンシェルに入れる機会があるなんてよ。
He's too giddy around women to really be a player, man. He still acts like he hasn't lost his V yet. Although I noticed that with these like Japanese player tropes, they seem kind of virgin-like.
確かにあのイリア・プラティエから直接話を聞くかもしれないのよね。ちょっと緊張してきちゃった。
そんなにか。雑誌とかで見る限り確かに美人だとは思うけど、
ちょっと楽しみです。
Okay, I can turn that in and get 2 more items. Be kind of done with all my shopping by then. Actually, out of curiosity, let me see. I need 1 more U material, which I can probably make by flubbing up my dishes and recipes. Let me see, what else do we got up in here? It's inferior to everything Randy has on now in every way, so I do like the equipment variants here. You can really experiment just because there's so much treasure and so few party members. Equip ordnance, see, forts, strike. Let's see what that is. Displays enemies on minimap. Some utility to that, but chance to critically strike goes up. You know what, I like using stuff with fire on him anyway, so I'll just leave it like that. Because I do want him to start doing crits like crazy. But that's pretty much it for this stream. How long have I been going on for? Let me check the time. A little over an hour and 40 minutes, which is par for the course for these type of streams anyway. We managed to get through the urgent quests and also see the inciting incident on begin. Having it unfold, that'll be for next. This has been your boy Mr. Wonka7. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be streaming again in Overmorrow Thursday. And Oxam, oh shit. Hey, it was good, Tinasaur. I was about to wrap up. How you doing though? Oh, is it still like the COVID symptoms, or just, you know, the coughing and how that can like dry you up inside? I see. Immune system's been like fighting hard, so that'll happen. It's rough, man. That's probably what happened. Your immune system got tired out after fighting a bug, and then Yovid was like, okay, now you're ripe for the taking. And here you are, just like, kind of like dealing with all that stress in your body. Probably had to make mad white blood cells and all that stuff. Oh, that's conjecture on my part. So yesterday, did you get to stream, or did you have to rest after watching Nintendo? Alright. Oh, was it like tense?
なんだどうした？いや、なんでもない。早速お邪魔しようか。
Oh, okay, so it was down to the wire. I could see that being kind of stressful. I mean, 2 minutes is like the difference between like one game over. I see. Well, you're a working girl, so that could really be stressful. Being behind on sleep by even a few hours. Let's see. That's all it is. Oh, a sleep app. So what, it just like has these things to help you relax, like binaurals and. Oh, okay, so it just keeps you on check. It's kind of like how old people sometimes have apps to check if they drank enough water. It's actually pretty handy. Especially for guys like me, we get distracted easily and mess up our sleep patterns. Things happen in Japan and we want to stay up to check it out. That's something I've had to start doing too. I've set my phone alarm so I'm not getting up at ridiculous times. So sometimes I'll just get up and then go back to sleep anywhere. But it helps. Yeah, in South Korea, terrible event, man. Just these like random acts of violence in these large urban areas. It's stressful to like my family because, well, my mom's in particular lives in NYC and she's just not having it. We all live in NYC, but she's like really not having it. Just like this random act of violence, no motive. Alright. Well, I'll be watching the stream, so if you're ever ready, just message me on Discord or Twitch. Maybe even PSN. You can have like maybe a belated Halloween special. Yeah, we can chat. That'd be nice. Yeah, it sounds fun. Getting to enjoy Bloodstained with an RNG element. I'm down for it. I'm down to watch and chat with you. Absolutely. Alright, I'll do that because some of the abilities you need to really advance through certain dungeons and get through that. It's been 3 years, so I'll need a memory refresher myself. But that can be taken care of.